Hello, welcome to the latest part of my goalkeeper career mode. I'm doing it post-commentary for a bit as we play Salford at home. Thank you so much for all the comments on YouTube and TikTok and everything so far. But I've decided to go to post-com because I kind of enjoy it a little bit more this way at times. It means I can just sort of settle, enjoy the games and then just, well, I'll just talk about it afterwards. But I'm playing Salford. I made some massive saves earlier on. In terms of the settings and the sliders, I do tweak things a bit over the next sort of 10-15 games. And yeah, you will see as I've been so good, honestly, at most of the season. But I think there's a slight change in the engine. I'm not too sure when it is. There's another great save there. I think there's a little update, and it did change a little bit. It did kind of just sort of make it a bit harder, which is good, I think, because as great as it is making all these amazing saves, there's also like there's going to be some challenges at some point. But I was just on absolute fire in this game against Salford. Just everything they did, and they were having some good shots. And bear in mind when you put your sliders, I'm in League 2 at the moment, so the standard of shots I'm playing not quite as good, of course. And I find like the inconsistency is almost good because you think for a few games it's really good, and then a few games you just can't save anything. How I haven't conceded in this game is probably my best game of my career so far, if I'm brutally honest. And at the end we almost nicked it, but in the end it was a 0-0 draw against Salford. Again, yeah, another two good chances there, but a 0-0 clean sheet, man of the match. It's going to be a battle to stay up. If we stay up, it's going to be me and Michael Cheek are the reasons to stay up. We stayed up, but as you can see, there's a nice gap for now, but we've got to be careful because Harrogate will start winning at some point, I presume, as we play Fleetwood next. Yeah, this. I think if I had to change it, just have a look at your sliders. Your shot speed may put up to 51, 52, CPU and user. Another great save. Maybe put errors 35. A bit of the marking down a little bit from what I put in the originals to 25 each. Just really sort of freshen and open those the games up. I do actually switch as another good save to 5-minute halves, and that really opens up games a lot. Play it on 4 if you want, you still get good chances, but 5-minute halves really opens it up. There's some incredible saves in the form of my life. It doesn't always go like this as someone who's actually just played quite a lot of a career. Yeah, I was on form, but naturally I had a few form spikes. Was that the phrase? Spikes in form, dips in form. As Fleetwood again, just getting in the way of things at the moment. But looking at the amount of like shots where I have to face, honestly, we're not a good team. We should be going down really. As we almost scored though, it's just about trying to nick a chance. It'd be if we stay up and come 22nd place this season, it's a big achievement. But again, finally they scored. It was a great first save, but the defence is so rubbish, and the midfield just does literally nothing to the point that it's just charging through me. What can I do? Eventually, they're going to start putting the corners. Second half, we did try and get back into the game. A lovely move by Bromley, and we did 1-1 against the run of play, and that's why these saves are so crucial. We've got to start winning these games though. Try and get an even and positive points to game ratio. I think we're one below at the moment. Fleetwood came forward us. They were relentless all game. We couldn't do anything to stop them. Had the striking again. It's a good save. I did let it go behind me a bit, but just what a keeper he is. And then, yeah, Fleetwood from the resulting corner. Shot, saved, not parried in the best position. Come back out. Blocks, just ridiculous how we kept getting away with it. And again, Fleetwood come forwards. Just relentless. I think I must have moved to 5-minute halves right now. I get so many more chances, potentially even too many. And eventually they scored to put themselves deservedly back in front. I couldn't do anything about that at all. It was a lovely finish across the sort of far post. And yeah, it was just so poor. We're literally playing out such relegation team. And they broke through to kill the game off. I kind of moved across and read where they were going, which just left the whole goal open. I wouldn't recommend doing that, but I got away with it. But yeah, Fleetwood just come forward for one more attack. We just offer enough, and that 5-4-1 so negative. Honestly, we play so deep despite we put settings on. But I made again so many saves, and we still lost 2-1. So yeah, I'm getting League One interest for next season. That's the aim, to try and get into League One, stay up this year, and then try and get a higher League 2 team, or even a lower League 1, medium League 1, depending on if we keep this form up. I mean, we've just been ridiculous this season, to be honest. Swindon away, you need to start getting points. Harrogate will start winning. And again, it was a good save early on. It's just relentless all the time. It'd be nice playing a team that's not going to get so battered all the time. It's been like all season really. Apart from near the start, it picked up a couple of good results. Just morale in pro career, to be honest, more than anything. As again, I'm just making just very decent saves. But I should be making, let's be honest. But like they just walk through like they're not. Immediately I was on at 8.5. It's just ridiculous, really. Swindon came forward, another big save. I'm getting a bit lucky at times that it just hitting it at me. I won't lie to you. Like, if I start stepping up the Football League ladder, then I think I have a more tough time. But at the moment, it's all working. But Swindon did break through, and again, they're just not putting it in the corners. You know, and they just seem to go through these spells. But I was on a 10 in the first half. That's how impressive. I was on a 10, but again, they came forward. It's just relentless. This time a great block, it fell, and I just booted away. We just have to improve into the second half. It's just, we just can't go out in half these games. It's just a matter of time, really. But they did break through other strike, and another fantastic save. This is the best form by a mile at the moment. I think this is before the patch when it didn't quite go as well. But we'll see that. It gets a bit more even. Eventually Swindon did score. Nothing I could do about that one. As they put it into the corner. It's just, my team just don't out really, do they? We're going down, I think, because Harrogate did win the last game and start to narrow that gap, as you will soon start seeing. So yeah, we did actually break into their penalty area. We do have the odd chances, but it was a good save by Swindon's keeper. As we again, they broke through. We're again just all over it, and then yeah, I tried to gamble a little bit. If I'm also starting to get a bit angry. A little bit rash at times and trying things out. I did actually play quite a bit online. So yeah, Harrogate have started to win, and we're only 3 points above now, which is not good. Into Morecambe away again. Fantastic save early on to deny Morecambe, and it's just relentless. But my save reel is looking blimmin' good this season. I'm telling you, I'm making one other name for myself. Most saves in the league, could be still in contention for top clean sheets, which is mad, and teams can get relegated, to be honest. But I don't think that'll last. Since I moved to 5 minutes, there's been so many more chances. You just concede them all goals. So yeah, that's one move I do recommend making. But not much happened this game, to be fair. In the first minute, that's only the second highlight. We did actually have an opportunity, and it was a good save by their keeper. So we're still having the opportunities, just need to start converting them and just creating more. But when you're playing 5-4-1, it's not set out for success, is it? As it was a great save there. Again, it's a save you expect to make, but they put it back in. Also, yeah, go into your frequency settings and add crossing frequency. That's one thing I will say. I've started to enjoy a bit more. I'm struggling with crosses, but you just don't seem to lock on much. We had a good chance there, especially when I play a few games in pro clubs. It's just hard. Since they put skill trees and all these different play styles in, I've found playing online hard, because there's certain shots you just will never save. As Morecambe did end up having a really good chance at the end of the game. It was blocked. It's heroic defending, but they come forward again, and it's a good save. Again, a save you expect to make. But it was a clean sheet and a point away from home, and anything is a bonus at this stage. But yeah, I'm just getting mad at match performances, just keeping my team in it. And long may that last. If we just finish 22nd, that's all we need to do. But yeah, that was a good point. It was a good point, but we've just got to keep picking up. You know, we're kind of way away from the rest of the table now. Barrow away, it's a real one really, because you can say, I don't know why, if it's just a stadium we're in, but like, I was really close. I was basically sat on the goal line. I was like, got a bit fouled there in the aftermath, bit of a trip up. But amazing block stopped the goal. But it's going to look a little bit weird, especially on TikTok in this game, that I'm so close in. But they did have a shot and another great save. Yeah, I'm just in the form of my life at the moment. Hopefully this isn't the peak the first season, to be honest, and I won't be a League Two standard keeper. But for all my life, you know, it's a good standard. It's a great standard. Another good save there at the front post, try not to get concussion. But we do want to try and work our way up the leagues a bit, don't we? But it is interesting for League One. I want to go to League One next if I can. If I keep up this, I'm going to try and keep it realistic. As much as we're like, oh, you can choose where you go. But yeah, we'll see where we go. That'll be decided next season. But another great save. It's got to keep this form up. Barry just all over us. The deep line does help at times. The fact that they're sort of shooting, not many one-on-ones happen, but we did get a goal which you wouldn't have seen where the header came from because of the camera view in the stadium. We're 1-0 from a set piece. But the deep line, as I said, does mean I do make. They shoot from distance a bit more, so there's not loads on one-on-one, so I'm not overly exposed at times. But they did come forward here, moved on to the left-hand side and a strike, but it was really poor, really. You can have those sort of strikes all day long. Also, put your shot frequency up a bit as well. Shot and cross frequency and like the AI behaviour has worked for me. Just make it a bit more interesting. As Barrow did come forward, and eventually they scored a stunning strike. As much as I don't want to see them for the point of the series, it's nice to see a few more of those sort of goals, as gutting as it is, and you're just never going to have a chance there. As much as I'm saying, oh, it's nice they don't, sit deep, we're just not closing down. And it went 1-1, and that's another chance for victory gone, which was really frustrating. But it's a point gain still. It's a point gain as we got near the end of January. but it's going to be a long slog now for the rest of the season. We're in a big relegation scrap. But thank you so much for watching, enjoying, and commenting and all that. We'll see you in the next episode.